Hello Libra and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading for February. So let's see, we're moving from your fellow air sign Aquarius into Pisces season. So let's see what's coming in for you. Okay. Ooh, we've got the Traveler, which is the Fool card. Adventure and potential. Wow, it's like taking a leap into the unknown. So a leap of faith, but starting and activating something really new, pressing the reset button. This could even be traveling for some of you, but yeah, really there's something really new that is significant that is starting at this moment of time. So wow, okay, lots of potential with it though, which feels exciting, feels like there's opportunities, and I think this has got a lot to do with Jupiter in Aries, your opposite sign at this moment in time. Let's see what's shifting and changing. Sword for Mercury Libra. So here you are, Mercury Libra coming in. And this is when you're at a bit of a crossroads, actually. It feels like, okay, I've been a bit stuck with something or been at a bit of a crossroads with something in my life. And you know what? I'm just going to start something new. I'm going to take this leap of faith. So potentially with Mercury Libra, it's like you've had to have a bit of a big think about it. A mindset shift could come in. But yeah, I feel like it's... No, even if you've been thinking about somebody else and it's like, yeah, I'm ready to jump right in. The Nine of Cups, this feels right for both of us, or right for the path that is going to, you know, make this relationship or the friendship or the whoever this relationship is. It doesn't have to be love, but there definitely feels like there's kind of somebody that you're considering here. Maybe it's like a best friend or a family member, but it's like this is going to be better for both of us. I feel like we're at a bit of a crossroads and we need to step into new terrain. So very interesting. Speaking of new terrain, stepping into new terrain, Libra, I just wanted to let you know about my new Patreon community that I'm building at this moment in time. Very excited to announce it. And the link for that is in the description box below. I'm really seeing it kind of like a second channel where I can offer so much more. And it's going to be a lot of practical stuff in there, like meditations, tutorials, astrology updates, things like that coming through as well. A lot of element of air coming in with your reading at this moment in time. And if you sign up in the first 2 weeks, you get a free 10-minute reading. So that's a very exciting thing that comes in. So the link for that is in the description box below. There are more things like discounts on readings and stuff like that. There's a breakthrough coming in for you here with the Sun card. Wow. Boom. And the Tower. Wow, Libra, what is going on for you? Wow. But yes, wow, restoring balance. And we've got the Knight of Cups. So yeah, if you're interested in the Patreon and you'd like to support my channel and help support the content made on this channel, then the link for that is in the description box below. Okay, the Nine of Cups. This is kind of like, you know, I feel like a situation has been at a bit of either a standstill or, like I said, a crossroads, or it just feels like it wasn't growing in any way, shape or form. And it's like I have to kind of press the reset button and step into something new. And it needs to be something fulfilling here with this Nine of Cups. So even though it just felt like, you know, perhaps you were looking at options or the option wasn't clear or the picture wasn't clear, it's like I'm still just jumping in straight away. So it's a little bit of like not wanting to look before you leap. I'm just leaping at this moment in time. So it's almost like you got to really trust yourself or trust your instincts here. In your conscious mind, you've got the Three of Swords. So it's kind of interesting because I feel like something within that situation that felt like it was, you know, at this point that something has to shift and change in it. Otherwise it was creating some kind of a wound here with the Three of Swords. So you're resetting something that had been like creating a wound in your life at this moment in time. It feels like the new thing that you are kind of moving beyond is associated with healing or moving on from some kind of a wound that comes in, because we've got the Three of Swords, we've got the Four of Swords, and we've got the Traveler that's going off on the next adventure. I'm going to just put it all behind me. Look at what you've got at the base, the Fool as well. So you've got the Fool twice. So what you're doing is deep down this, like, yeah, it's something new is being activated, and yeah, it is going to require a lot of faith to kind of jump into it with the Fool card. But the Fool travels light. It's the start of a new journey, which is really fantastic. And the sun is shining, and we're seeing the sun in as the outcome. So it kind of feels like, you know what, I just this feels right. It just really feels right at this moment in time. I'm not staying in this wounded place. I'm kind of leaping over it, and I'm just moving on. So we have in the recent past the Two of Swords, which is another Libra energy. So you're kind of working a lot with your energy, and this is where there may have been a little bit of hesitation to take this kind of leap into the unknown, or to activate this very, very new energy that's coming in. But I feel like you kind of just like the Knight of Swords, like I'm just going for it. All happens so quickly. Suddenly something new started, or you're doing something new, and within a relationship, or there's a new direction. It just suddenly feels like, oh, this all happened so fast. What feels like time sped up. What happened to the time? Like I didn't even get a chance to even barely think about it, which is what the sword for Mercury Libra is where potentially you would have wanted previously to kind of spend a bit more time thinking about it. But this beautiful little gazelle's just going, nope, I'm jumping straight in. So despite that, you are the Queen of Wands, so which means this is you in the spread, which means you're still being very discerning. So even though you're kind of, flying through the air and stepping into new terrain, it's like I'm still not, that doesn't mean I'm not being discerning with where I land or who I'm connecting to here in this new adventure and with the potentials that are coming in with it. So you still are being very, very discerning, but the Queen of Wands feels in control. It kind of feels a little bit like you're in control because, the energy surrounding you is the Knight of Wands. The Queen has sent her knight into action. So it's like, yeah, I feel like I'm in control of this change. And this actually, the Knight of Wands is a very Sagittarius energy. It's like the horse is taking a leap, like the traveler energy, and a bit like the Knight of Swords. Like it's just, they're both these like fast moving leaps into this energy. But the Knight of Wands, this is where I feel like it kind of is like, okay, I still do feel a bit in control because I'm the Queen of Wands and the Knight does what I say. But the Knight of Wands can be spontaneity. It can be fun. It's very Sagittarius energy. It can be, traveling. But the Knight of Wands just precipitates, he's taking action, and it's going to bring in some excitement, some adventure, some kind of new positive change. It's not going to be boring at all, Libra. This is all happening, really, really quickly. So, even like if you have broken up with someone or had something's been hurting you in the past, this is kind of like, this is coming so quickly to kind of help. This can be like a rebound relationship in some way, or just something good that kind of helps heal that wound. So that's kind of nice. We've got as your hopes and fears, the Three of Wands. This is the young Emperor, which is kind of, the Emperor represents Aries energy. So it's kind of like, I've got to really trust this instinct. This might feel new to me, but I've put a whole heap of things out there. The Emperor's looking over the horizon, seeing what's out there. And so just hoping that there's going to be some positive results with this. But that's your hope and fear, but it feels pretty optimistic, I would say. And then we've got the Sun and the Tower. Boom. Wow. Breakthrough. Wow. A breakthrough, seeing something really clearly. This could be a really happy breakthrough that's coming in. I mean, there might be the Five of Wands is that there could be this could be like some kind of opportunity that comes towards you in a competitive arena or competitive kind of market in some way. It could be that the Tower moment where it's just like, whoa, it happened so quickly. This is such a quick change that feels like a breakthrough, but I've just kind of, the Five of Wands can be where it feels like a bit of a test in a way because it happens so quickly. It's a bit of a challenge. But we have the lovely Temperance energy again, that Sagittarius energy. If we're still off on this adventure, we're we're a seeker energy. What are you searching for? And maybe maybe you don't know, but it's like, I just need to go looking. So the Temperance energy is where things start balancing out, where it's like, boom, the Tower's a little bit disruptive in a way, like this is such a fast-moving energy. This is a very quick change that comes in, even a happy change, like next to the Sun, or clear that you need to make this change with something you've been struggling with. But the Temperance energy is definitely bringing in balance, letting things in your life that haven't previously been working, elements that are working, bringing in the flow, bringing you into alignment, bringing in paths that are opening up that are right for you. So it's like, this really feels right for me, but I just need a moment to adjust to it. The Temperance also represents health. So it is like, but we have ultimately the Knight of Cups, which is the card of love, romance, following your heart, following a dream. And so it's just like, I'm just going to leap right in. So, I mean, it feels so exciting. It feels good. And I think where you land, it's going to be like, whoa, potentially broken through a lot of barriers that are around, or even internal barriers. So, yeah, it just feels so exciting, Libra. So let's pull an affirmation card for you. We've got I'm flexible and flowing, just like the Temperance card. So, yeah, that's the thing with the sword four. You can't, like, it's an energy of not of feeling a bit stuck. You know, they see those all fours are kind of reaching a point, but it's like something's reached a point, quite literally, that it has to move. Something has to move and requires flexibility. So it says, I'm open to the new and changing. Well, yeah, that's good because it's coming towards you. Be ready. Every moment presents a wonderful new opportunity to become more of who I am, which is really fantastic. That's what this feels like. It's just like it could even be a revelation, like boom, okay, and seeing what's right for you and what isn't. So, and then what is right for you is like this Sagittarius energy. Like we said, you're starting to dip your toe back in, becoming more aligned to who you are. So every moment presents a wonderful new opportunity to become more of who I am. I flow with life easily and effortlessly. That's exactly what the angel in the Temperance card is doing. So, wow. It feels like where something was really stuck inside your mind is suddenly your heart it's flowing. The energy's flowing, but boom, it just feels like a bit of a release, like it happens so fast. So we have, oh, okay, look at this, the beautiful horse. Speaking of so many horses, you know, like things leaping and horses, and we got the Knight of Cups, which is a little bit more gentle. So I feel like that is a kind of a, you know, there's all this excitement and leaping into things, but I think ultimately the Knight of Cups is a bit more of a softer energy. So your heart might be softening in a way to this new direction. But look at this beautiful horse. Horses represent the direction you're going in. This horse, look, it's just flicking its tail. It's fancy free. I'm really good. I'm feeling, really free. And it's just, it's like the constraints have, this is like a wild horse. It's not, hasn't been tamed in any way. So it's like the constraints have been pulled off, and this feels like, you know, a really exciting let your hair down kind of adventure that you're on at this moment, new direction that's coming in here. So that's it, Libra. Very, very exciting. I love how like Mercury Libra is crowning you, because it's all about what's going on inside your mind, or what plans you've got and where they've reached a standstill and where it's ready to go boom into an exciting breakthrough, and things are going to start flowing really, really super quickly when this new activation occurs. So, wow, it's very, very exciting. So that's it, Libra. Just a reminder about my new Patreon service. If you're interested in that, you want to get a 10-minute reading, that is for the Emerald tier only, or just check out what content is there, then the link for that is in the description box below. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. That helps the algorithm, helps the channel grow. And take care, Libra. This is exciting.